Hi there guys, I've been nominated to do this video by Jonny Watson. Thanks for the kind words, Jonny, much appreciated. Okay, so the three questions. First of all, what got me into wargaming? A few things actually. My dad was quite into it, I think. So before I can really remember, I think there was a few models kicking around. And I remember as a young child I had a few that I painted myself, a couple of which I revisited recently. Some old dwarves here. But I basically didn't really pick it up properly until I was about 18. I had a couple of friends that were into the hobby, one who worked in the Games Workshop in Sheffield, and another guy who very kindly took me to Games Workshop one day and bought me a model, a Centaur, and some paints, and said, yeah, get cracking, and I was addicted ever since. Back then was the time of the Storm of Chaos, or just before the Storm of Chaos. So the Storm of Chaos came out while I was still fully fresh and excited. Box art all look like this. This is some of my favourite models, the old sort of regimented Chaos Warriors, hence why there's a framed cover just there. And I've always been into fantasy, so you sort of Lord of the Rings, like I remember reading The Hobbit as a child, or the Terry Pratchett books, Xanth, anything with sort of elves and dwarves and magic. I love that sort of stuff. So fantasy is my go-to genre, and the fact that I've always quite liked models and sort of building stuff and working with my hands. So combining those two things together, the idea of little fantasy models, so more so than the games or anything like that, it's the theme and the story really just attracted me, and I was hooked ever since. I've dipped my toe into 40k. I've dipped my toe into a couple of bits of sci-fi stuff, which I like, but fantasy is where my heart's at. So ever since then I've been pretty much addicted. So I started off with a whole bunch of big Warhammer Fantasy Battles armies, and then I've sort of moved away from Games Workshop and gone towards sort of the smaller companies and got a whole bunch of different rule sets, and as you've seen from my channel, it's recently Oathmark, but yeah, I'm always happy to try a new rule set out. Okay, question 2, where do I see my channel in 5 years? For the channel itself, I'm happy for it to keep going the rate it's going at the moment. As a few other people have said, it's not about the subscriber count. It's about making the videos that I enjoy. But more widely, I'm hoping to improve my sculpting and a few other bits in my 3D sculpting as well. Pick up a 3D printer, and hopefully within 5 years I'll have a couple of models that I maybe home cast or maybe send off to get cast and available as a product. And obviously the way I do my videos, every stage of that will have a little video on it, and I'll be showing you guys, and you can follow along on my little journey. But that's my kind of dream, to get some models for sale. That'd be great. In the immediate future, so much less than 5 years, I will be getting a new house. So this tiny corner of this tiny room will be able to expand into a full-size room. I'll have a little studio area hopefully, and a couple of terrain layouts. So hopefully the quality of my videos will have an opportunity to improve as well. The third question then, what advice would I give to a new YouTuber? I can't really say anything that's not already been said. Only do it because it's fun. Don't get yourself too stressed. I found really helpful when I started was really planning out my videos for the future. So I have a spreadsheet actually, because I love a spreadsheet, showing probably about a month or so ahead. If I can think of a video idea, I slot it into the schedule. These things get moved around, but at least gives me an idea of what I'm going to be doing next. It also gives me the opportunity to film a few videos at the same time, and then I sort of cut them together and then release them. And I will sometimes have a video released a week or so before the day. Not today though. Today I'm working on this video and trying to cut one for this afternoon, so we'll see how that ends up. The other things are, same as Jonny said, is do stuff that you enjoy. I do my videos slightly differently to a bunch of other people. I do the sort of top-down view. It's my little clippy there. That's just because that's the way I've wanted to film them, and a few people have said that that's worked well, and also the way I follow my projects along. I said it's all just because that's what's convenient for me, that's what I've enjoyed filming, and that's what I would enjoy watching. I think that's the key actually. Make videos that you would enjoy watching, which is something I'm going to be looking at for battle reports, because I'm not super keen on watching battle reports if I'm honest, but I want to do so. But I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I want to try and make battle reports that I would find interesting to watch. So maybe watch out for those, that could be quite interesting. And I think that's all I can say really. I am a wargamer. I like tiny fantasy miniatures, and nothing much can stop me from doing that. The reason I YouTube is because forums are apparently not cool anymore. I like Facebook, but there's not a very good way to sort of chart your personal progress. So this is it. This is my blog, I guess, in a lot of ways. This is my equivalent of my old forum post with all my progress. So that's what I've enjoyed doing, and that's why I do it. It keeps me motivated as well to get something finished. Okay, for my nominations, the first one is going to be Beard Clipper. I've responded to his videos before. I enjoy watching them. He's got such a relaxing voice. It's just so zen. I particularly enjoy his terrain videos where he's going through the Lord of the Rings magazines and showing you how they suggested making the terrain versus a few little tweaks and advanced techniques. Yeah, great videos. So yeah, Beard Clipper number 1. Number 2 is going to be Battle Knights. This is a channel run by a guy I know from a local gaming club, and he does some great battle reports. Recently watched his Dragon Rampant report, which is a game I've been looking at the rules for, so it's quite interesting. And the third one is going to be NI Miniatures. This is a relatively new channel. I think it's only about 4 months old, run by a fairly young guy, and he does a mixture of historical and 40k, and I'm just impressed how many subs and the quality of these videos has come so quickly, so fast. So this is the guy checking out. I'd love to see his response to this. Alright, so that's the end of this. See you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.